Last week we showed you how to select manually. Well, we're going to show you how to select by a query or a function this time around. So remember we had wetlands data, and we want to categorize the wetlands data into a smaller set of classes so we can display them. So first we're going to add a column, and then we're going to use a selection function or a selection equation to select a set of features in something called a query. It's something like SQL. So first we add the field, and this is going to be, as in last week, a text field. We'll make it named size, because we're going to do 3 size classes, plus we're going to give Upland and Wisconsin their own. And so we have this text field there. It's added but empty. And so now we're going to select using the attributes. So we open the selection window, and we'll select from still wet, where, and here we're going to select on any set of features we want. So I can double click on the area, and I can get the unique values, and so I can find all those areas that are greater than and equal to some size. So that's the smallest size because they're listed in order, and that are less than or equal to, so I have to get the areas that are less than and equal to the next size that's going to define, in this case, a value of 3,000 is the threshold. And so I'll select those. These are my small ones, and you can see them selected there in the data frame on the right. And then I can right-click on the field calculator over our size function and type in the output value, and that's going to be small. So here we then just selected those based on the attributes. So this selection by attributes allows us to pick those records, those rows that match a set of conditions. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to select by area where it's greater than, that last one I selected, an area that's less than. So I want to get things that are bigger than 3,000 and less than 10,000. Again, it selects those, and I can see, because I've sorted these by their size, yeah, those this set selected. And these are my medium ones from 3,000 to 10,000 square meters. So finally I'll get the large ones, which are all the ones that are left, all the ones that are bigger than this size of 10,000. So again, the same thing, I'll select from area where they're greater than the one that's just bigger than 10,000, and those I'll call large. And so this is the final set that are small, medium, and large. So now I've selected by size, but we want to map the uplands as a U and the Wisconsin ones with a different value, whether they're small, medium, or large. So I'm going to select on something else, in this case wetland type, and I'll select only those that are U, and then I'll assign those a value of upland. I'll also get the wetland type that are out, because those are all in Wisconsin, and I'll assign them a value of Wisconsin. So I'm just repeating that selection and then field calculator and assignment, and then I get them in my 5 classes, 3 size classes, and then 2 other classes. So then I can go and make a map based on those, where I use the unique values for that thing called size class, and see here the ones I added, compose the map, and turn it in.